Okay, yesterday we had a special trailer for Shinji, and now they are revealing his character, which was kinda obvious. And like always, let's watch the trailer and break down his skills. And starting with his signature move. Such fun, that's not it. I mean, the text is really long. Let's see what they do. Such fun. Hirako strides forward, casually spinning his Zanpakuto in hand. When stuck by an attack, excluding a breaker, he swiftly counters with a precise slash. However, if no attack connects, he is left exposed, creating a significant opening for his opponent. That's not it. Activated by pressing forward and signature move in Sakanade's enhanced state, Hirako rotates his Zanpakuto while advancing. If successful, he slips behind the opponent for a following attack. So, one of them has a counterattack ability and the second one is a follow-up attack. Okay, for the such fun, you slowly approach to the opponent, and during this time, if the opponent will attack you or use his signature move, spiritual pressure move, other stuff, you will do a counterattack. You will go behind him and slash him. The only exception is the breaker. The breaker is R1 button. Still, in my opinion, is the move when the characters do a red slash attack. But during this such fun move, if the opponent won't attack you during this time, you will be exposed for certain amount of time and the opponent will take advantage from this. Now for that's not it. He also approached to you slowly, but this time he's in Shikai form. And during this time, he does the slash. If this slash connects, he will do a follow-up attacks. Now for his spiritual pressure move 1. It's your turn. Summon Hiyori and make her attack the opponent constantly. Hiyori will leave the fight when she will get any kind of attack judgment. Okay, this signature move is similar to Mayuri's signature move. He also summons Nemu and she holds the opponent, but in this case, Hiyori appears and she slashes opponents few times and then leaves. During this time, Shinji is really confused. He's basically in his stun state, if I say so. Maybe during this activation you can't control him. But also, judging by the yesterday's special trailer for Shinji, in this clip, Hiyori is also helping Shinji. They're basically doing combos together. Maybe she's also a part of his combos, who knows? But also, judging by this character trailer, at the end, she steps in and also does the same combo. But this time, we didn't see a spiritual pressure move being activated, because whenever you activate, the game basically freezes a little bit and you have this effect. Okay, now moving to his spiritual pressure move 2, Sakanade. This breaker technique unleashes a strike forward by releasing Sakanade. Though the range is narrow, it's unblockable and triggers a follow-up combo upon landing. Successful hitting reinforces Hirako with Sakanade's enhanced state. So when you activate this spiritual pressure move, he releases his Shikai form and then does the slash. If this slash will hit the opponent, it will do a follow-up attacks. Even though this attack is unblockable, it has a small range. And if I understand correctly, after using this ability, he will fight in his Shikai form. Okay, now moving on to his awakening. Hirako's performance will be enhanced by holification. There is no significant difference in Hirako's actions, but the return will be bigger when Hirako wins the mind game and will be easier to put pressure on the opponent. So his awakening is just a huge buff for this character and nothing more. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit more. And like always, they are teasing his kick-on moves through ultimate. I think he also used Zero, and his true ultimate is when he used his Shikai ability and inverted Aizen's perspective. And lastly, the character outro. And before I start reading this, I'm gonna say I'm in love with this character outro. He looks so freaking great. You can see the developers put a lot of love into this character. I'm just in love with it. I don't know, like I think he has one of the best outros in the game right now. Shinji Hirako, characterized by a close combat style that forces the opponent to make a choice between two options by prediction. And that's all for the character trailer. Honestly, like always, the developers do a justice for these characters. Sometimes they do more, sometimes they do less, but regardless, everything is solid. I have some complaints. I will say what complaints I have. Signature move has two options, which is really nice. One of is like counter attack, while the second is follow-up attack. His spiritual pressure move 1 is similar to Mayuri's, like I said before. This is the first complaint I have. He is strong and he doesn't need any friend to help him out. Plus it also means that Hiyori is not a playable character, which is kinda surprising honestly. His spiritual pressure move 2 is interesting. I'm really curious what the enhanced state means. And lastly, his awakening. This is also a quote-unquote complaint because I initially thought his awakening will be his Shikai form, which will invert the player's perspective. For example, you want to go up, the character will go down. If you want to go left, the character will go right. It will be all inverted for some time. I understand it sounds a little bit OP, but Tosen can blind person for a certain period of time, and reversing players' controls, it's not a huge deal in my opinion, at least for like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. That will be a better option for his awakening in my opinion. Besides, judging by yesterday's trailer, whenever you use reverse action white, he also puts mask on. So basically, his awakening is not that unique. And that's all for the video, and let me know what do you think about Shijin overall. Do you like this character or not, and what do you think about his abilities? I'm also curious to hear your opinion about my comments about Shijin's awakening. Do you agree with me or not? And like always, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.